Hi, welcome back to the cabin, dinky do. Now listen, before we start this video, I've had a comment in my last video that I posted, well, one of my last videos, saying that I've not been doing as much building work and I've been doing a lot of product reviews. So I'm going to answer that question. Now, can I just state that that comment that somebody put up, I did genuinely delete it by accident, and I swear that I did. I meant to tick on it, but for some reason I went through the settings on it and I deleted it. I didn't mean to, I really didn't. So if you're watching, you must realise I didn't deliberately delete it. I even answered it and then it was a nightmare. I'm sorry, I tried to retrieve it and I couldn't, and that's true, that, right? So I'm going to answer it. So this particular person said that, right? So the answer is to that is I've not been well, have I? I've had a lot of health problems, a lot of health problems. So I'm starting to get my strength back now, and I'm going to start doing jobs again. So the best way to watch me doing these jobs is I will always start the video off like now, saying hello and stuff like that, and then I'll say that if I'm doing a product review for that particular video, then I'll say I'm doing a product review, and then I'll do the product review, and then at the end of the product review, that's when I always come back on, and then I always say what I've been doing or any news updates or anything like that. So always watch to the end of the video, and then I'll be coming on then. So what I'm going to do is I am doing a product review, in all fairness. The product review is a VTOMAN power station. It's a really good top quality power station, plus the battery with it and solar panels. They're doing a big promotion and a big package offer they're doing as well. You can buy them all individually if you want, but they are doing package offers. So if I'm going to do the presentation now. I'm going to hand it over to me when I do the presentation, and I will see you all at the end of the presentation. I'll come back on and I'll tell you everything that's been going off. Okay, so I'll see you in a minute. Hi, welcome back, and this is the product review I'm doing today. It's a product review on this power station by VTOMAN. Now, it is an honest product review, even though it is a paid product review, but I can vouch for this company before we even start. I've got quite a lot of their power stations already, and the stuff is top notch, and I've never had any problems at all, full stop, with any of the stuff that is sent out. So they've been the longest running sponsor of the channel. There's one of the first main sponsors I had, and they followed me all the way through. They're a really good company, really good. And I've managed to secure a discount code for these products as well. So if you check out the description underneath this video, you'll see all the information, links and discount code as well. Now, this particular model, my notes are just here on the box that I've got here that it came in. So I'm going to run through some information. This model, what we have first is the power station itself, which is the VTOMAN Jump 2200, so that's the 2200 model. And what we have here as well is the extra battery you can get for it as well to increase its size. It doubles the size of it. So this power station itself has got a battery capacity of 1548 watt hours, and this extra battery has got exactly the same as well. So you've got just over 3000 watt hours of power, which is a lot of power to have as backup, or if you have a motorhome or you have a caravan or whatever, this will do more than adequate what you need, more than what you'll need, honestly. Now they also do solar panels as well, so I'll give you more information later on with the solar panels. So I'll give you some stats on this power station. The battery is very simple. It's literally an extra battery that feeds into this. So there's no major specification on this battery. So this power station, it's the 1548 watt hours, like I said. It's a LiFePO4 battery, which is a newer version of lithium battery. It's got a DC input of 400 watts. It's got an AC output of 2200 watts, and it's got a peak of 4400 watts, which is really good actually. Your DC output, your car charger, it has, and it's got a USB A output of 5 volts, a USB 8 port output as well for 5 volts. It says it twice on here. And it's also got USB output as well of 100 watts. It's operating temperatures, so it'll charge up and run between -20 and 55 Celsius. And it says that the charging temperature is either minus or 55 Celsius as well. Operating temperatures is between -20 and 55 Celsius. And the product weighs, this product weighs 17.5 kilograms, which is 38.5 pounds. There you go. Not many people tell you how heavy the devices are when they're doing an advert, do they? So remember, this weighs 38.5 pounds. Now don't ask me how heavy this is, they feel about the same. So I don't know the weight of this one, I'm going to be honest here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go through what it can run and what it can power, and then I'll give you information as well. So on the back we have a light, so you can use for emergency if needed. Oh, can't press it. There you go, that's one. There you go, see, cracking light, cracking light. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come around the front and I'm going to show you talk you through the front as well. So I'll be straight back. Hi, so what we have is we have the input DC, so you can either have the mains input or your solar input. You've got your cigarette lighter, you've got 2 USB-C adapters, you've got 4 USB, well you've got 3 USBs chargers, and then you've got a quick charge as well. You've got your 3 AC sockets, you've got your jump cable, which you can jump start a vehicle with it, a battery with it, and then you've got your battery charge. So this is the cable that comes with that battery power station, extra battery. So what happens is you will then, if you bought this, you will plug that into there, and then you will plug it into here. Now before I plug it in, this is your power level. Now you can press that button and it comes on, right? So obviously if it's up to the top, the battery's full, okay? So how it'll work is when, say both of these are flat, then what it'll do is it'll charge this one up to full, and when this is charged up, it'll start to charge this one up, okay? Now when it comes to drawing power off it, it should, if I remember correctly, draw from the battery first, then this, I think, from top of my mind. Right, so what we do is we'll plug this in and it should all kick in. So this battery here is on 100% and that's on maximum as well, okay? Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug some stuff in and we're going to see how we go. So what we have here now is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in a few USB-C devices. So we'll put this one on, so that should light up now, and then I'll also put that one in as well. So you can see that the Alexa's come on. You can see that the iPad's kicked in. Now what I'll do is I'll also plug in a USB-C device. Now when I plug this device in, it'll power the phone, my Apple Pods and my Apple Watch through Wi-Fi charge. Now, as you can see, that's lit up there. They're all slowly kicking in. Get the watch on. There you go, they're all kicking in there. Now what I'll also do is I'll also plug the kettle in, so we'll boil a kettle as well. There you go, just trying to find out where. So there you go, that's on the kettle. So what I do is I'll come back to you in a minute and you'll see the kettle boil. So I'll be back in a sec. Now, as you can see, the kettle is still lit up and it's slowly boiling. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some more load onto it as well. So as you can see at the moment it's using 579 watts. So that will consist of the kettle and all these USB-C devices. So what I'm going to do is obviously, you know, I have other power stations where things are charged up on, so I'm going to unplug them, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the lights on in here and all the electrical stuff, and I'm also going to plug in the fridge freezer. So I'm going to cut the power on these devices, so these lights will go off apart from the big studio light. The other little ones will go off in here, and then I'll show you that there's no power on in the fridge, and then I'll turn them on. Okay, so as you can see, I'm going around the back now. You can see the fridge here. See, there's no power going to it, so I'll leave that door open. The freezer's the same there at the back, no power. So what we'll do is we'll plug this in, and I'll come back around again. You'll see the light on. So that's the light on, and the freezer's on as well, chest freezer. So now what we've got is we've got the fridge freezer running, we've got the lights in here running, which we'll turn this one back on, and we'll turn these lights back on as well. So you can, hopefully you can see the lights at the top coming back on. So all the power is now running in here. Now the power off this socket that runs in here also runs some of the lights that are in the other room as well. So it takes a big load, this particular plug. So as you can see, it's all boiling nicely here. Now while we're waiting for the kettle to finish, when you get the power station, you also get a pack as well. So in this pack, when you open it up, you get your fire safety tips, you get your instruction manual, which you should always read that. You also get your power brick, your power adapter as well. You also get your plug that goes into your power adapter, and then that plugs into the top there. And then there's a couple of USB-C cables, which is there, USB-C cables. And then you also get your cigarette lighter charge as well. As you can see, it's boiling nicely there. So it's taking a heavy load. It's taking a fridge and a big chest freezer, all the lights and power on in here, and it's boiling a kettle, and it's running these devices as well. So this is the pack you get with it. Like I say, you get a nice little compact bag. So obviously when you're out and about, you can take it in that bag, take the bag with you, keep everything sturdy in it. Now for me, it's early in the morning. It's actually 3 o'clock in the morning here. Now what it is, if you can look, just so you know this is legit, we have some coffee in here, and pour the water from the kettle. And this, truthfully, will be my first coffee of the day. Yes, it will, because I'm absolutely parched, as they say in Lancashire, where I'm from originally. Lived most of my life in Barnsley, but in Lancashire they call it parched. Oh, that's nice coffee, that. So I'll put that there. Now, we've already now given it a decent test, so we're going to go that little bit further. So what I've decided to do is we're going to run 2 washing machines at the same time, which takes a lot of power to run 2 at the same time. So what we'll do is I'll move this stuff over to the other side, we'll set it up, and I'll be straight back. Right, so I'm back now, so I've set everything up. So what we'll do is we'll turn the power on, and I'll turn the USB-C devices on. So everything should start to kick in again now. You'll see that go blue. That'll go blue in a second. Oh, it's gone off. That's it, they'll all kick in now. There you go, you can see that go blue there. So these have all kicked in as well. You can see that's lit up, and that lit up, that's lit up. The pad's lit up, that's running. So what we're going to do is, we're going to do 2 washes. Well, 1 wash on each washer, if that makes sense. Now what I'm going to set it is, I'm going to set it at a 15-minute wash, and I'm going to set it for 30 degrees, because they recommend 30 degrees now for washing powder. So I'm going to do 30 degrees, 15-minute load. Okay, now I'm going to put the pods in. As you can see, the laundry's in here. and this one as well. You can see the claws in here as well. So what it is, we'll set this one off first. Oh, I hope if I turned it on one minute. Should kick in now. There we go, it's kicked in now. So it got 30 degrees, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put it on a fast spin, 1200 spin, and that'll take 28 minutes to do. You can see that, and I'll turn that on. Now we'll turn this second washer on. So again, this is a 1200 speed wash at 40 degrees, and this will take 36 minutes. It does genuinely say that. If you pinch the screen and you pinch your screen, freeze it and pinch your screen, you'll see the readouts on these and you'll see it's legit what I'm saying. Okay, now obviously I'll press that, that's good. Now what you'll find is as this wash is going through the cycle, especially near the end, there'll be quite a bit of noise because the plates and everything will start rattling at the back from the vibration. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off now, and I'm going to see you as the cycle's going through, and we'll see how everything goes. Now as you can see now, with all these devices plugged in and the two washers, we're currently running at 121 watts it was. It's gone down to 51, 40, 200, see it's changing all the time. It's roughly about 250 watts it's using so far, but obviously as they both start kicking in more and the spins go, they'll use a lot more power than that. So I'll catch you a bit further on. As you can see right now, hopefully with the the information on the washing machines, it's got 22 minutes to go, the one on the left, and the one on the right with the yellow bedding in, that's got 15 minutes to go. And the power stations, as you can see, the extra battery's on full power, so no power's been took off the battery, and the actual power station is now running at 92% because it was full 100% when I started the video, and it's using 920 watts at the moment, so it's powering well. Hopefully you can see that, hopefully it's clear. So there's another minute left to go, and the power station is running at 90% left, and it's currently running at 570 watts roughly. Hopefully you can see that clearly. And the second washing machine, the one with the yellow bedding on, has got 4 minutes to go. And the power station is running at 89%, and it's using 260 watts to run this second washing machine that's now coming to the end of its cycle. Now as you can see, both the loads have done now. Hopefully you can see that clearly. It's on 89%. It's still running these devices here, and it's done 2 loads of washing. It's run a fridge and it's run a freezer. Now I want to test it even more. What about you? So if you just give me 2 minutes, I'll be back. So what I've decided I'm going to do now is one of the biggest tests you can do with power stations is when you heat something up. Now if you heat it up, it uses a tremendous amount of power to heat something up, like central heating and things like that. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to put the chip pan on. Now it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to have a small plate of chips. How's about that then, right? So what we're going to do is, I'm outside the camera slightly. Now the chip pan's here and I've got the plug on it. Now as you can see, the USB devices are still running. They're all still running. So what we'll do is we'll turn them off, and then we'll turn them on again, just so you know they are running. Okay, so you can see everything slowly kicking in. Right, so everything's kicking in. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn this chip pan on. You see the lights come on. There you go, that's on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crank it up to maximum. And let's see how we go. Let's see how we go. So it's now running at 1500 watts and it's on 89% capacity, and including that 98%, the actual extra battery is still fully charged. Bear that in mind, fully charged. The chip pan's on, you can see both lights on, that's up to maximum. And to prove I'm not kidding you on, I've got some chips here ready to put in the chip pan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back in a minute when the chip pan's hot, and then we'll put the chips in. So the fat is starting to get hot now, so I'll put the chips in. As you can see there, the chips, and I'll put them in. So as you can see, we're running now at 76% power with 1544 watts. The chip pan's still cooking and the chips are ready now, so I'll flick the lid. As you can see, there's the chips. Give them a good shake. And what we'll do is we'll turn off, you'll see the wattage go down. I'll turn off the chip pan now. It's gone right down, and I'll unplug it as well. Here you go. Some bread as well. So in Scotland they call it a chip roll. So I'm back now. As you can see, I've made a couple of chip rolls, so I'm going to be having them in a minute. Now the power station now, after doing, so it's run a fridge, it's run a freezer, it's done 2 loads of washing, it's run continuously all these USB devices, no problem at all, and it's done the chip pan, and we're sat at 76% still out of 100, so you can't go wrong at that. Now I'm going to finish this presentation now. So what I would say is VTOMAN's doing a promotion at the moment. If you look in the description below, you'll see the discount code I've got for you, and there'll also be a website link as well. So honestly, I would really consider it. But before I finish this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some solar panels they do as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2 pictures, and one of them is a 400 watt solar panel, which is what I currently run this on. So obviously I have it outside, and then a cable runs through and it plugs into the shelf on the back. And you can also get a 220 watt panel, which I'll add a photo to that as well. So your first photo will be a 400 watt panel, and the second photo that I'm going to add will be the 220 watt panel, and either one of those comfortably runs on this power station. So I will add them right now. So they're the power stations, they're on offer as well. You'll be able to use your discount code to get them as well as a package. I think they actually, if you go through the settings on the link, it actually has everything as a package that you can buy that works out cheaper as well. Plus you can put your discount code in as well. So listen, I will see you all a bit further in the video, and I want to thank VTOMAN for sponsoring this video. It is a paid product review, but as you can see, it is top quality product, it really is, and they've been the longest standing supporter of the channel, so thank you very, very much VTOMAN, and I will catch you all a bit further on. Hi everyone, welcome back to the cabin. Now I'm filming you for the first time on my GoPro. Now bear in mind, right, my dad will be watching this, and this is the first time I've used my GoPro since he bought it my last birthday. So he'll start moaning, I've spent all this money on him, he's only just using it. I can hear him saying it now. So I decided I would come out with it because I'm in the middle of doing a bit of a project, so I thought I'd use my GoPro. I've just put the wide angle lens on it that I bought with it as well, so hopefully it's coming in wider. I did try recording with the normal lens you get with the GoPro, and I seem to be very squashed in on the screen, but because it's got a front facing screen, that might be why I look scrunched in really. So you've watched the main video with the product review, and I did say at the beginning of it that I was going to start doing some more building work. I know I did, but we've had torrential rain for the last 3 days, which is absolutely true, and I'm not making that up. It's only stopped raining this afternoon, so I've managed to come out. So it will genuinely be the next video that I do some building work. I've got some building projects I want to be doing, so I'll start them. I'm hoping to do a video hopefully for about Wednesday, Thursday next week, all being well. Now listen, I want you to do me a favour now, right? I don't know if you all know, but it's Kev's, DIY Kev Strikes Again's birthday yesterday. Right, that's a tractor going past. It was his birthday yesterday. He turned 59. Now, I won't tell you how old he is, even though I just did, because he's very sensitive towards it. So I won't tell you yet again that he's 59, because it wouldn't be fair on Kev, that. It really wouldn't. So, I'm lousy, aren't I? So it was his birthday. So if any of you want to wish him happy birthday, in the description below, under the description below is where the comments are. If you want to put a birthday wish to him, he'll be over the moon at that, he really will. So if you want to put in the comments, that'll be lovely, it really will. So I gave him some money for his birthday. My brother and family bought him a present as well, so he was over the moon at that. So that's about, I keep saying so a lot, don't I? So, yeah? So today, I didn't start with so again, did I? Today I've been pottering around in the cabin doing some little jobs. I'm going to be cooking a nice tea tonight. I've been doing quite a bit of cooking last few nights actually. I'm going to be doing some videos on some cooking, doing some baking and that, because to be honest with you, I'm not an amazing cook, but I'm a bit better as a baker than a cook. So I might make some pies and some apple pies and things like that, and I might put them on video. I don't know, see how we go. If anyone's interested in that, just put it in the comments below and I'll do some videos, and I'll put the recipes up as well, so you'll know what I'm making. Now, Kevin has been very busy for the last 2-3 weeks. He's been clearing the back of the cabin. Now there's a big area at the back. Well, when I say big, it feels really big. There's a big area at the back, and he's been clearing it all off, because in the next few months we're going to be doing an extension at the back. So when it's built, there'll be my bedroom. I mean, it will be my bedroom, because at the moment I don't have a bedroom. I just sleep on the bed settee, which is a big thing, in the middle of the room. So Kev's got his own room obviously, so I sleep in the middle of the room. So we're building the back before winter comes, the end of summer, and like I say, I'll have my own bedroom, which I'm really looking forward to be honest. So I've got some unusual stuff I'm going to be putting in that bedroom, so I'm not going to tell anybody. It'll be a nice surprise. It's not what you think, honestly, it really won't be. So that again, I'm saying so that's all the news. I will see you all. Oh, I mean, it's my dad's birthday as well in August. I think it's August the 18th, my dad's birthday. So I'm going to wish him a big happy birthday when it comes closer to time. It's everybody's birthday at the moment. Plus, I've got to get this in because it's really important. My niece Hannah, who's a lovely little girl, and it was her birthday the other day. So a big hi to Hannah, and I wish you a very big happy birthday that you had, and I love you very much. She's a good little lass, and I will see you all in the next video. And remember, don't ever forget, dinky do, stay safe, stay well. I will be doing building projects next video, I promise. I have listened to what you say. Bye.